So I just finished packaging my orders for Depop because this week I decided to clean out a little bit of my closet. Actually, a lot of these clothes were from high school and it was very hard for me to let go of, but I thought it was finally time for me to let them go and let someone else appreciate them. I'm kind of in the stage right now of my life where I'm letting go of my high school self and I'm trying to finally cut ties with it and evolve and move on to this new stage of my life, because I feel like I've been kind of stuck in this high school era of Dustin for a while. I think a large part of that is due to the pandemic, so I never had that true transition to no longer being a high school student officially. And to kind of help that feeling, I've been getting rid of stuff that kind of symbolize high school for me, or putting away things. Like my room, for example, I've been redoing my memory walls, changing it up a little bit, and taking down old photos from high school, replacing them with new current ones. And this is kind of my official goodbye to that era of my life, because I think I'm finally ready to move on to something new. A lot of these pieces were just things I would look at and I would just think, oh my god, I used to wear that every day in high school. And I'm not sad, I'm just a little nostalgic, and it makes me feel a little better knowing my subscribers are buying these clothes, because you guys would recognize them in my older vlogs, and so it's almost like I'm passing that on, because you guys will have some sort of emotional attachment to it. Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to assume how you think. But in my head, to make myself feel better, I'm almost passing down an heirloom. Another thing that I'm giving away is the cloud mirror. If you guys have been a long-time subscriber, you guys would know the symbolism of this cloud mirror. My painting clouds on a mirror video was one of my first few videos to do really well, and a lot of you guys probably found my channel through that video. I feel like it was such a huge part of my channel and my branding, but I think I've outgrown this aesthetic and this style, and I think it kind of has this connotation to me of that time of my life, and I'm trying to let that go. So I'm okay with giving this away, especially because I know it's going to a subscriber. That makes me feel 1,000 times better, because they know the backstory of this mirror. They watched it be made. They watched me paint it. I am now learning I have a lot of weird emotional attachment to objects. Why? I don't know. I should probably go see a therapist about it. So now I have to go and package this to ship out tomorrow along with the other things, which is gonna be ass, because it's a mirror and it's fairly large. Don't know how I'm gonna package this thing and get it to not break. Let's all say goodbye to the mirror. You did me well for as long as you did. You got me some views, which was nice. I can't complain about that. Okay, bye. I didn't touch the mirror because I didn't want fingerprints on it. Just got a package.
A package?
It's unboxing time, baby. In the mornings recently, I've been listening to this playlist I made called Slow Rise Sunrise that I like to listen to in the mornings to feel like I'm in a Studio Ghibli movie. Because there's a lot of Studio Ghibli songs and a lot of classical songs in there. And then one day I was listening to it on the toilet and I was like, oh my god, I should get vinyls of these. So I went ahead, hopped on my laptop, looked up if there were vinyls. Turns out there are. And I impulsively bought 3 Studio Ghibli vinyls. Oh yeah, wasting money. Retail therapy, baby. So I got the My Neighbor Totoro, Spirited Away, and then lastly, I got Howl's Moving Castle. Of course, it's one of my favorites. Wait, are there 2 discs? We got Calcifer and Howl catching Calcifer. Whoa! Whoa! This side, I don't think you play anything on, so there's like pictures of Calcifer and the dog. Whoa! 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 It comes with like this poster.
Yeah.
And that was Unboxing with Dustin.
And me.
It's like they're one big family. This is their reunion. That's how I feel every time I drive.
I know, literally every time. I just want to crash.
Especially right here, it'd be a nice crash.
I know, it's sunset.
Have you seen Palm Springs?
The movie?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. Kiss me. Kiss me.
You do this?
Yes. Because I heard on TikTok and I was like, yes!
I was just gonna change it.
Really? Do you not like the song?
I don't like the
But it's like good. Do you not think so?
It's not my type. I wouldn't date this song. It's not a bad song.
I mean, you can skip it if you want. I just like that one part.
Oh.
You can skip it.
No, it's okay.
Okay. You want to. You want to skip it. Guys, I just spent past half hour, maybe a little bit more, of my morning listening to my House Moving Castle vinyl while doing some reading. It was very nice, very relaxing. I usually don't read in the morning. I usually read before bed, but I kind of just felt like reading this morning with like the sunshine and everything. I just thought it'd be really nice. This is the current book I'm reading. It's What If It's Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera. The last book I read was also by Adam Silvera, and I read a few comments suggesting me read this one. People were telling me very mixed things about this book. Some were saying how they didn't like it. Some were saying how it was so good and way better than They Both Die at the End. Personally, I've been really enjoying this one a lot more than the last one I was reading, just because this is a very light and fun read, and it's actually kind of funny. Like, I genuinely laughed while reading this book, which has never happened to me before. I genuinely was like, you know?
You're so funny. I love talking to you. You're just so funny.
And it's not necessarily because the book is quote-unquote funny and comedic, but I just think it's very awkward and relatable. As you guys probably already know, I'm a hopeless romantic and I love a good rom-com. Like, I'm always down for a rom-com, and this book is basically a rom-com. It's cheesy, it's corny, it has the teen romance, it's awkward. I eat that shit up. Now I'm gonna go and pick up some groceries. I have a grocery store pickup, and also I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's. Here is my try to be the hottest person in Trader Joe's outfit, because I don't know why, but there's always some attractive ass people in Trader Joe's. It's like the hub for the Phoebe buffet.
How do you spell that so we can get it right?
Oh, okay. It's P as in Phoebe, H as in Hebe, O as in OB, E as in EB, B as in BB, and E as in hello there, mate.
Vegan, hippie, spiritual, skater teens. They all go there. I don't know why. It's either a lot of hot teenagers or a lot of elderly. There's really no in between. So every time I go to Trader Joe's, I try to look semi-decent so then I don't feel insecure. Always gotta be prepared, baby. Even though this is very basic, I always feel really hot and confident in this outfit. Something about this flannel makes me feel so sexy. I also have these sunglasses. Ugh. So cool. I just got back from Trader Joe's. Here's a little grocery haul. I don't know if anyone cares. I got these dried apples. I just want to try them. They're pretty good. I also want to try this garlic sauce Thai noodles. I think it's like an instant noodle. Now it's time to get into my staples, which I get every time I go to Trader Joe's. Garlic naan. This shit smacks. The frozen chicken tikka masala. This isn't the most amazing food in the world. You literally shove it in the microwave and heat it up and then eat it. And the rice is a little dry. It still tastes good. It still smacks. Oh wait, I got some like spices. I got the onion salt and the garlic powder. Lastly, we got the matcha ice cream. Trader Joe's really popped off with this. I really wasn't expecting much eating this because, you know, it's Trader Joe's. It's not like an Oriental market or anything. I was expecting it to taste bad, but it's actually really good. Like, the white people really did something with this. The finale of WandaVision came out today, so I'm gonna watch it with my sister and eat this ice cream while I watch it. And that was the haul.
Nothing dull, nothing bright, nothing super light. I'm like... Here, let me answer this. She's gonna come for me! Oh shit! Did you see that?
Kitties! We got kitties! This is giving very 60s and 70s, but also FedEx worker. Or is it USPS? I don't know which one's brown. I have not sat in this spot and talked to you guys in such a long time. Last time I remember sitting here was last year when the pandemic first started and I was having a deep chat with you guys, which it's wild that it's been a full year because yesterday marked the 1-year anniversary of Corona. Crazy how we're back where we started in this spot at the same time. Last year, I feel like I was very emotional and that vulnerability showed a lot in my videos, but obviously I had good reason to. Not only was it winter time, bad weather, seasonal depression, but also the pandemic started and my mental health declined a lot. But I feel like I've been very surface level recently with my videos. I haven't really been talking too deep about my emotions and just being vulnerable on camera compared to last year and a few months ago. And I kind of miss that. I feel like that created a deeper connection with you guys. But to be honest, I feel like a reason for that is because I'm just not as emotional right now. I've been very numb lately, which is very interesting because last year around this time, I also felt really numb. So maybe instead of seasonal depression, I go through seasonal numbness. I've been very average, very mediocre. I've been bored a lot and I feel like I've just been like coasting with life. There hasn't been anything exciting happening, nothing to look forward to. There are some exciting things that come up here and there for work and stuff, but nothing so exciting where it's giving me purpose in life. I feel like I kind of just do the same routine. Everything is very repetitive and I just feel nothing. I just feel numb. Like I have no emotions. I'm not sad. I'm not happy. I feel like I'm more on the sad side than happy, but also I feel nothing at the same time. For example, to kind of put in perspective, whenever I hang out with friends, I've noticed that I've run out of things to say. I no longer have anything to really talk about in general about my life, any news, any updates. I've just run out of topics to talk about, which is very unlike me because I'm the person who can constantly keep a conversation going. I'm usually the initiator in every relationship, so I never run out of things to say. Also, I never shut up. Basically, my life has become a monotony of just feeling numb, living through life, doing work. Every now and then I'll hang out with a friend. I can't even put into words how I've been feeling in this entire situation I'm in. But I've concluded that I think it's because I have outgrown my hometown. I just feel like there's nothing left for me anymore here. There's nothing to do, nothing to experience, nothing to grow from. And I feel like I've tried my best and worked with what I got living here and tried to squeeze every ounce of growth I can receive from where I live. But I feel like I've reached the maximum capacity. I mean, the maximum capacity is not much because there's really not much to do here. Literally all my friends and I do, we like go to the park, go to a cafe, go thrifting. Sometimes we'll park in a parking lot and talk till like 1 a.m. But it's gotten to the point where I've literally talked about everything already with my friends, so there's nothing to really talk deep about anymore. And to the point where I'm now exhausted with talking deep and being vulnerable and doing emotions because we do it too often. That's all there is to do. Oh, another thing. We also watch sunsets sometimes. But yeah, that's that. I'm in desperate need of change and I feel like my hometown is almost holding me back. It is definitely time for me to go somewhere else. I've actually been thinking about moving for a very long time, a few months, but I just never really could pull through with it because I don't know where to go. I've never had like a dream place to live, so I'm afraid of just choosing a random place, moving there and being unhappy, and then it's a waste of money. Other people, they either have to go to a certain place for college or they've always wanted to live in this one spot, so they move there. But for me, I'm not in college, so the decision on where I want to live is 100% up to me, which I'm very indecisive. So if I was going to a college, it'd be way easier. Like if I was going to college in LA, boom, I'm moving to LA. At first, I was looking at places in the Bay Area, like San Francisco-ish, but now thinking about it, I don't know if I want to live in San Francisco. Like if I move somewhere, I want to be 100% satisfied and happy with my decision of moving there. I don't want to move somewhere just because I want to move and I need a place to move. I want to move somewhere and be like, this is where I want to be. So I kind of moved on from the idea of the Bay Area and San Francisco. I might still go back to it, who knows. Now my mind has been set on Southern California. It's so funny because growing up and throughout middle school, I always was like, I'm gonna move to LA. But that's because I would watch YouTubers and romanticize it all. But now thinking about it, I'm like, I don't really care to live in LA. There's really no point of me living in LA. I don't have friends there. Oh, that's another thing. Once I move, I'm gonna be completely alone. I'm not gonna have any friends. Yeah, I can make friends, but where? Where am I gonna make friends? We're in a pandemic and I'm not in school. Like I already barely have any friends in general here, let alone moving to a completely different city. I downloaded Zillow. I've been looking at a bunch of apartments, but I'm still so unsure. Like I don't know where I wanna actually live. I guess I can just make a decision and move and then see if I like it or not and just figure out as I go. I'm gonna wrap this up because it's 2 a.m. right now. Those have been my late night thoughts. I don't even know what I said. Good night. Oh, I went to an antique fair this morning. That was fun.
Or is it something I settle for?